So welcome to another safe video, and in today's video we're looking at our London Eurograde 1 size 1 digital safe. I've got the size 1 here on my bench and it's next to the size 2 for comparison, but that's in another video and the link is in the description. But let's have a look at the size 1. As with all of this range, this is a safe that's certified to Eurograde 1. That's the standard EN1143-1, which means it's suitable for storing up to £10,000 in cash, this is for insurance purposes, or up to £100,000 in valuables. The external dimensions of the safe, it has a height of 340mm, a width of 500mm, and a depth of 355mm. Internally, it has a height of 270mm, a width of 455mm, and a depth of 215mm. It's operated with a digital keypad and a 6-digit PIN number. The default code, which is no secret, is 1 through 6. And I'll open the safe. You turn the handle. The handle does is it moves those bolts and allows you to open it. Now you can see inside the safe has a shelf and a cover for the base fixing hole. So I've locked the safe back up now and I'm looking at the keypad. These keypads are battery operated. People often ask, does it need a mains power supply? No, it doesn't. They're battery operated, and then the next question normally is, oh, what happens if the battery goes wrong? Well, the battery actually lives underneath this keypad here, and I'll show you in a second how easy it is to remove that. So under the safe there's a small plastic door which we can set aside, and there's your battery, and it's an Energizer industrial cell, as we generally use industrial cells on these. So if that battery had indeed gone flat, you would just detach the battery from the little clip that it's on, and then you pop it back up there and replace the little door, and that just pops back in there, and that's all closed up, and it's now ready to use again. And as you can see, it registers the inputs and it's ready to go. I've now removed the shelf and the base cover, which reveals how the safe is installed. We have this welded steel plate, and this is the base fixing hole that we would use to bolt downwards into the ground or the surface that's there. And we also have a rear one, so you'd have a bolt going that way as well, wherever possible, through the back of the safe and down into the base of the safe. 2 fixings is better than 1. If we can possibly do that in your premises, we always do. In terms of internal capacity, I use the Coke can, as you may have seen in some of my other videos. It's an object that most people are familiar with the dimensions of and can kind of envisage what it's like. So that's just sitting on the front, pop it all the way to the back. As you can see, quite a bit of room for many Coke cans if that's what you want to keep in your safe. Also fits on the top shelf, so the same kind of thing. And next, the A4 piece of paper test. It does fit inside the safe. It's touching the back of the safe there, but you can successfully shut the door with no problem. It's not touching the piece of paper, so you'd have plenty of room for A4. Folders, not so much. I don't think you'd get folders really in here. If they're any bigger than A4 in dimensions, they wouldn't fit. But you can remove the shelf, so I'll show you that as well. Shelf removed. That would give you more room for things like jewellery boxes and watch boxes and things like that. So this is us, London and Home County Safes, londonsafes.co.uk, established 1995. Please check us out online. We supply and we install these safes, and we don't charge for a delivery charge, and we also don't charge for our professional installation service that will be carried out by one of our vetted employees who will arrive in an unmarked vehicle, so your neighbours won't know what's going on. He'll install the safe for you professionally, demonstrate how to use it for you, and he'll also issue you with a certificate of installation that gives a method statement on how it was installed, where it was installed, and what fixings were used to install it. This is vital for your insurance, and you don't get this from our competitors.
Free delivery and free installation. Your safe will be delivered and professionally installed by one of our own vetted employees who will arrive in an unmarked vehicle. Get in touch online or call us on 0800 711 7892.